everyone. Hi. Happy Wednesday. I know 2 days in a row. Woo. But here I am. Yay. So I know I didn't really plan this much in advance. So I didn't really give much people a heads up to be here. And I know it's still kind of early, but I don't know. I planned on streaming. I wanted to do it early. I didn't want to do it like right before work. I'm streaming, by the way. Okay. Oh, 1 second, guys. Damn it. Where'd she go? Oh, in her house. Yeah, I can see her. Yes, all good. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna check this real quick. Is my microphone scraping on? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So hi. Yeah, I wanted to stream today, but I didn't want to do it right before work. So here we are. Hi, Autistic Shell. Hi, Steffi. He's Supernatural Crime with Nikki. Oh, it's your birthday, Steffi? Get the fuck out of here. It's your birthday? Yay. Happy birthday, Steffi. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Steffi. Yay. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Happy birthday. 22. Oh gosh. That's so cool. I hope she has a great day. Hey, Triple Threat. Hey, Sally Godfrey. Today's your mom's birthday. Oh. I think today might be no, I think in 2 days is my father-in-law's birthday. It's right around St. Patrick's Day, in between the 13th and 15th. I think it's the 15th. But anyway, it's so cool. March birthdays, awesome. Okay, so in my streaming yesterday, I didn't really pay much attention to the shit going on over at Katie Joy's socials, and boy, was I in for a surprise. Wow. Oh, good. She's so excited. Wants to go to Red Lobster. He will do. Oh, that's so cool. Listening as you crochet. How you can do that, Sarah, is God bless you. Hi, Tanya G. Okay, so we're just gonna go over some tweets or not tweets, but some postings and shit by Katie Joy over the past week. They're going to be discussing much about the young man Garrison, who is no longer with us. I'm going to try to stay away from that though as much as I can, because I don't want to. I feel like the family just needs some peace, but I do want to I just want to discuss really some of Katie Joy's antics. So I'm going to start from a few days after that. Okay. After her initial postings on it and everything. So, because I feel like that's really probably the best part to start from. YouTube taught you how to crochet? Yeah, I can see that. YouTube's taught me a lot of things. I could see that. All right, so now I was going to use Twitter. I was going to use a few accounts to cover this, but I came across a Facebook group, and I'm guessing that she doesn't mind if it's discussed, this Facebook group, because it is a public group. It looks like it's a new group. Okay. I'm reading some posts here from the group. You know, maybe I should check with her first. I think it'll be okay though. Where is it? There we go. Let me just double check with her real quick. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But it's a new group, so I'm wondering maybe she just wants to just wait a minute before she gets, blasted out there. We'll see. It shouldn't take her long. She's usually pretty good at seeing her shit. But in the meantime, well, I'm going to stick with Twitter in the meantime. So let's see here. I want to start from the sloppy ass reporting she did. So as many of you may already know, upon Katie's efforts in reporting this tragic event, she put a post up talking about how okay, so here we go. She put a post up. I'm sharing this from Llama Girl's Twitter, by the way. But she put a post up, this was a few days ago, and she said, a neighbor of Cody and Robin Brown contacted me tonight after 3 cars whizzed through their neighborhood. The Flagstaff care unit arrived at the home around 7:30 p.m. The care unit responds to mental health and grief calls that would normally be responded to by police. They have behavioral health professionals and a fire department EMS that attend each call. It would appear that a mental health call was made to Cody's home. What it now? And she shows pictures. All the whole house is all lit up, she says. It does look pretty lit up. And speeding through the neighborhood before arriving at the home. Okay. Here. Okay, she saw. Okay. Just waiting for a response. Anyway. So I'm gonna close that out. Okay, my messages were closed. Woo. So but it turns out that that wasn't exactly the case. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll through these. Will it let me? No. Okay. Please keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Where's the newer one? There we go. So it turns out, though, that was not the case. Turns out that, where is it? Damn it. Wait, whose page am I on? Oh, I'm on the right one. There we go. Okay, so turns out that that's not what happened at all. So she says, correction, Cody's home not visited by care team despite neighbor report. Last week, a neighbor of Cody and Robin Brown contacted without a crystal ball and stated, oh, okay. Where's the rest of it? Damn it. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, last week, a neighbor of Cody and Robin Brown contacted without a crystal ball and stated they saw a few cars drive to the Brown home in a hurry. After following the cars to the home, the neighbor said it appeared that the Flagstaff care unit was there for a grief/mental health call. In my reports, I stated that there were no dispatch calls to the home the night in question, though care can be flagged down and go to any scene. Despite the neighbor report, a representative from the care team contacted me today to confirm that no care members were at the Brown home on Thursday last week. Without a crystal ball is posting this as a correction to our previous report, and our witness account was not accurate. It's unknown now what the neighbor witnessed, but she claimed to have seen several cars drive to the Brown home in a rush. The events occurred on Thursday, March 7th, 2024. Garrison's funeral was the next morning. The home was very brightly lit that evening with what many suspected could be professional filming lights. McKelty, I think? I don't know. McKelty posted on Patreon last night indicating the family has several celebrations planned for Garrison, which suggested that TLC will be filming memorials for his death. How did that wait? So she posted on Patreon indicating that the family has several celebrations planned for Garrison, which suggested that TLC will be filming memorials for. How does that suggest that? I'm curious. But anyway, the family is reportedly filming the aftermath of his death for their show. We apologize for any inaccuracy in our reporting on this specific story. Like, in other words, yeah, we apologize for our inaccuracy. But look at what they're fucking doing. They're filming this shit. Oh my God, this is why the house was all lit up. Never mind the fact that I reported incorrectly that the care unit was there when they really weren't. The house was lit up because they were filming. They were filming the aftermath for the show. We apologize for any inaccuracy in our reporting on this specific story. Like, it comes across as that, like, just, yeah, never mind. Just ignore us over here on the slide. Okay, sounds good. Fair enough. So, where am I? I'm at 3 days ago. Let me see. Oh, let me pull up the pictures here from this, and I'm going to share some pictures from here. But it's going to show me that, damn it. I can do that, right? Oh, yes, I can do that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up this little screenshot here. Too many people widely speculating and adding conspiracies to the death of Garrison Brown. He died by suicide, period. Please do not contact me with your theories. In other words, I'm so fucking pissed off that I got called out on my shitty ass reporting and my sloppy ass fucking reporting here that, you know, even though I was contacted, and I always want to be contacted with shit, I'm going to throw it out there that maybe there's some conspiracy theories around this person's demise. But I don't want the, you know, pushback to come back at me like it just did with the care unit bullshit. So I'm just going to say, stop contacting me with your conspiracy theory speculations. Wink, wink. Like, that's how that reads. Too many people widely speculating and adding conspiracies to the death. He died by suicide, period. Please do not contact me with your theories. Instead, just put them out there publicly so that I can report on them. That's how that reads. Okay. Shame on the creator that shared the entire police report and turning people into internet forensic investigators. Garrison died by the death was ruled that, and everything at the scene confirmed that. There is a reason media outlets do not report on the matter of the death or how evidence was found. Because this is what happens, and those details can spur copycat deaths. Copycat deaths, really? Are you kidding? No, there's a reason why people don't report, other media outlets don't report on it. It's because there's no fucking reason to, and it's just tacky as fuck. That's why. It's uncalled for. It's unneeded. It's definitely not appeasing to the readers or the listeners. And let's be honest, you're just pissed off that you didn't get to do it. In my opinion. I digress. This is fucked up. Okay. Without a crystal ball says, just putting this out there to remind people of who they defend when they defend him, meaning Cody. Unless you are a white man and a fundamentalist Mormon, Cody Brown thinks you are wicked, damned, and evil. Defending him is insane. His kids deserve better. Cody is part of anti-government religious extremist cult that hates women and people of color. So in other words, all you bitches and people of color, you need to be getting hating on this man. If not, you're just, fucked up. Cody sells illegal. How do you sell illegal? Oh, I'm sorry. No, he runs a company that sells firearms. He does that on the books. And now you can argue guns all you want, and I'm not going to sit here and argue back at you. I'm not. And you can argue against like these gun shows and stuff, the loopholes and everything. And I'm not going to argue back against that either. But I am going to sit here and say that what he's doing is not fucking legal. It's not. So Cody sells illegal weapons. What's so illegal about them? Are they like, I don't know. I don't even know. What would be an illegal weapon? Are they like grenade launchers or something? Are grenade launchers even illegal? I sure hope not. That would be fun. But I'm sure they are. Some of his boys want nothing to do with him because of his involvement in illegal gun selling and polygamy. I think it's more or less the polygamy than the gun selling, but Cody is verbally and physically abusive of his family. Children have accused him of physical abuse. Cody had no relationship with his wives beyond getting them pregnant. The show was fake. That's why I follow it so religiously and report on it constantly. It's because it's fake as shit. That's why. Like, that's going to be a shitty realization, though, to wake up one day and realize that everything you've been reporting on is fake. Right? That's going to suck. I don't know. The kids didn't all grow up together. Janelle left him for 4 years, bought a home, and lived on her own for years with her kids before Cody lured her to Utah. Janelle has been planning to leave him since season 5. Cody verbally abuses his wives into submission, and he will get physical if necessary. Cody moves frequently to avoid law enforcement. Cody never loved any of his wives and views them as chattel. Cody does not love Robin. Cody does not love his children and has no relationship with most of them. Wow, that's a pretty shitty fucking thing to say about a man right after he just lost a child in the manner in which he did. That's what I think. That's fucked up. That's my opinion. That's really fucked up. Oh, this is okay. Hey. Cody did not race 2 gears and so okay. Tabloids falsely reporting that Cody raced. My boyfriend is a sergeant with Flag PD. Can confirm Cody was never on, at, or arrived at the scene. Poor Gabe. Yo, you're fucked up. I'm sorry. Like, these sources that are allegedly reaching out to Without a Crystal Ball during this time and with the stories in which they are, I really hope that this is all by design to make her look foolish, like by giving her false reports, like the care unit being at the house. In which case, kudos, bravo. I'm not encouraging such behavior, but if I happen to learn about it after the fact, I'm not going to be terribly upset to hear about it after the fact. So, but don't do it. Seriously. Anyway, other than that, if you are legitimately reaching out to, of all people, Without a Crystal Ball to feed them shit like this, fuck you. I mean that in the most non-offensive way possible, I guess. But like, whether you're a neighbor, if you're a neighbor truly legitimately trying to report something like the care unit, and it's not like, a trolling attempt, or you are claiming to be a girlfriend of someone who was on the scene and you're sharing information like that, you suck. You do. I mean, I think it was Nikki, Supernatural Crime with Nikki. I think it was her stream I was listening to recently. She was talking about like, who the fuck is contacting Katie Joy with this shit? And she said, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go contacting your sources or whatever. I'm not above that. I mean, I haven't done that. I have no idea who her sources are, and I'm not going to try to find out, whatever. But if I did happen to know, I can't say I wouldn't be like, dude, why are you doing this? I wouldn't harass. I wouldn't be a dick. I'd just be like, can I ask you why you're doing this? And just see what answer I get. And if I got no answer, then that'd be the end of it. And hell, if I got an answer, that'd probably be the end of it. But I'm not above asking them that question because I genuinely want to know. I want to know why the fuck people are doing that. Of all people, why that's her that they're contacting. And I'm not saying anyone else should be contacted. I think no one should really be contacted with this kind of information. But if you must insist on contacting someone, surely you see how that's just like the poorest choice you could have made, right? Anyway. It's almost like I'm not lying and clickbaiting this story to make Cody look good. Looking at you, the sun. The sun ain't looking back, dear. The sun doesn't even care. You know, it's funny. Is there a picture before that? Is there more than one picture of this? Shh. Oh no, okay, there isn't. Not really. Okay. So here we have hundreds of S deniers and people wanting to cover up Garrison Brown's S have been blocked. In the AUB, S is an unpardonable sin and considered murder. Honey, that's not just the AUB. Like, I'm pretty sure all of Christianity looks at it that way. I know Catholicism does. They definitely view that shit as murder. Whether or not they encourage their parishioners to just totally write off and like damn the fucking person to hell, I don't think so. But they definitely look at it the same way. Family members that are believers will view Garrison's death as a crime and believe he should never be allowed in the kingdom of heaven. See, believe he should never be allowed. See, I disagree with that. I know the teaching is much like Catholicism that if that is how you enter, you won't allowed into the kingdom of heaven. You will not be granted everlasting life or whatever with Jesus. But it doesn't mean that your loved ones believe that that's what you deserve. That's just what the religion is teaching. So to assume that that's what your loved ones fucking believe, that's another story. But they won't tell you that on the show. This is all too often ignored and shamed, and cults like the AUB are part of the problem. Cody Brown and believers of their cult, remember, Cody refuses to denounce Joseph Smith or the faith. He believes that S is unpardonable, equal to murder. They believe that people that die this way should be damned. Some family members want privacy because this death is shameful for them. Some still in the cult will view Garrison as a criminal. They will never tell you this on the show. It's almost like maybe they don't believe that, but they may believe that, but they don't believe that, right? I mean, that's how I would view it. No, this is interesting. I wonder what Toddy has to say about this. LOL, yes. Every lawsuit has also been dismissed because they were baseless. I have one ongoing with an alleged cult leader that will also eventually go away. So Toddy's lawsuit was baseless. Huh. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't dismissed. Oh, no, wait, yeah, it was dismissed. Then it was settled. But originally, it was dismissed, so it was baseless. That's interesting. The group is filled with fundamentalists that don't like me. You could say that about any group, only except for the fundamentalist part. But any group on Facebook or Reddit or anywhere else, you could sit there and say it's filled with people who don't like Katie Joy. In my opinion. Whatever. Let me close some of these out. Okay. Talking about, I think it was a group on Reddit or no, group on Facebook, maybe is what they're talking about. The group is also filled with other creators that cover sister wives, so it benefits them to talk badly about me. Most of the trolls that don't like me support fundamentalism. I don't, although I wouldn't call myself a troll either, but whatever. support fundamentalism, polygamy, and think there's nothing wrong with human and sex trafficking in polygamy because they claim it's consensual. How is sex trafficking consensual? Who's claiming that? Because I don't think it can be, right? Such a weird thing to say. Oh, the In Touch article. Despite a report claiming the sister wives Cody Brown and his wife Robin Brown's Flagstaff, Arizona home was visited by a care unit after son Robert Garrison Brown's death, In Touch can exclusively confirm dispatch was never sent. Cody and Robin Brown's home was not visited by a care unit or another service affiliated with Taros Health, an official exclusively told In Touch on Monday, May 11th, 3 days after blogger Without a Crystal Ball reported a unit was sent to the home belonging to Cody, 55, and Robin. Probably should have had that ready to go. Where'd it go? And Robin, okay. The blog's post claimed that a neighbor of the couple contacted Without a Crystal Ball, Katie Paulson, saying that 3 cars, quote, whizzed through their neighborhood. What a word to have quoted time and again these past few days. Whizzed. I'm not gonna lie, I can't like that for her. And arrived at the Brown house just 2 days after Cody's son Garrison was found dead at his home from that. Without a Crystal Ball, offered photos taken by a neighbor of the reported care unit, which includes a Flagstaff Fire Department firefighter, EMT, and a trained behavioral health specialist from Taros Health. But Flagstaff police previously told In Touch that no such unit was dispatched to the home. Huh. It's almost like Katie is getting sloppy in her reporting, huh? It's almost like Katie isn't verifying her shit like a real reporter would. It's almost like Katie is realizing that she might be in over her head. Perhaps she's distracted with the lawsuit and her upcoming court date that's in like less than a week now. That could be it. I'm not sure. But either way, she does seem to be a bit off her, I guess, attempt of a game, if you will, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. All right. So, I mean, this is what she's posting about. After a family loses a child to this is what she's posting about for days. For days. For what, a week now almost? Every man in the AUB must have 3 wives to reach the highest level of the celestial kingdom. Boys and girls are statistically born at the same rate, 1-to-1. Same 1-to-1 rate, meaning only 33% of men in the group will be able to take 3 wives, meaning 66% of the men will have no wives. 66% of boys must be cast out for the older men, to reach older men to reach the celestial kingdom. Garrison and Gabriel were cast out, shunned, to rid the field of competition under the guise of not following COVID protocol. The truth about Garrison. Second, my daughter. I was expecting her from a while ago. Sorry about that. Anyway. Where am I? Oh, did I not? I didn't switch over to the. I'm sorry. I read that whole thing and I didn't even switch over to that tab. I'm so sorry. This is what I was reading though. See, okay, my bad. So the truth about Garrison and Gabriel's public shunning and abuse by Cody comes down to numbers in the cult. Every man must have 3 wives to get into the celestial kingdom. Only 33% of the men in the apostolic united brethren, it's so hard for me to say, will become polygamist. And this becomes even smaller due to the fact that leaders in the group can have as many as 30 wives. Rulon Allred claimed to have over 30 wives at one point. The current prophet of the AUB claims 8 wives. That is crazy. Fucking great. This means more than 66% of the men of the boys born into the cult must be cast out, shunned, and bullied into leaving the group to reduce competition for the older men. What fans witnessed on the show was Cody casting out sons that posed competition to him and his friends. Young men that are cast out face a loss of identity, parental rejection, trauma, and lack of resources to understand coping with the mental health struggles. They likely were physically abused, neglected, and grew up in poverty. These men face increased risk of S and substance abuse. I believe that. This is what needs to be talked about as we remember Garrison Brown. And I could not agree more. Why is she not talking about this then? Why is she so focused on Cody fucking Brown and the Browns and what they're doing in the aftermath or in the wake of this aftermath, whatever she called it, about whether or not they're filming? Okay, about what they're talking about, what they're posting about, who's posting, who's not posting. Why is that the topic of discussion? Why is Cody, all things Cody, like he's Steve fucking McRae here or something here? Why is he the topic of discussion here? And not this right fucking here? Because this not only affects groups like the United or whatever, I don't even know what the fuck is it called again? I don't even know. I can't find it. Something brethren or whatever, okay? It not only affects them, it affects a lot of groups, a lot of religious groups, a lot of non-religious groups. I imagine it affects people in groups like Scientology, which is technically a religion, but it's, I don't know, I feel like it's not quite the same kind of religion. Because, I mean, it's not polygamy or whatever. But, I mean, there are groups all across society, through all walks of life, through all socioeconomic classes even, that are dealing with much of the same shit. Why is this not the topic of conversation? If that is what she claims to care about. If she claims that she's reporting on this and she won't stop fucking reporting on it, no matter how many people tell her to shut the fuck up about it, she won't stop. And she claims that she won't stop and she's reporting on it because she doesn't want to see it swept under the rug. Well, every time you talk about Cody, you are sweeping this under the fucking rug. You are. Because you're not talking about this, what you claim to be all about. Instead, you're just talking about Cody, which, anyway, no, I did not. I still don't see your text. Oh, I am, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm texting now. Did you want those now, or can you wait till I'm done? I stole his M&Ms. Anyway, I think I made my here. Oh, substance abuse. This one needs to be talked about. He was more than a competitive person to his father. He was a man that served our country, always helped others, loved his family, and never spoke down to or demeaned others. Remember the Lost Boys. Let me Google something here real quick, because I'm pretty sure that was a term used for something else. And I don't mean the 1980s movie. But that's what's coming out. It's a 1980s movie. I don't want the movie. I want to. I think. Oh, you know what? I think I know the general area. So yeah, yeah. I was right. Yeah. Although it wasn't just the Lost Boys. It was the Lost Boys of Sudan. Which I'm not saying that the outcasts, as she puts it, in this religious sect that are comparable, but I mean, it's not the same. It's I feel like it's you're taken away from this group of 20,000 people that already have an identity with the name and shit. I don't know. I don't think that that's right. Anyway, let me move on. Understand that this societal imbalance also fuels violence in the groups. This culture is unhealthy for both men and women. You think? Garrison deserved love and the security of a loving family. True. None of that was possible in the confines of a polygamous cult. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm going to say this much because a lot of people may make the argument, well, you know, he grew up in this lifestyle and look what he ended up doing. And I'm going to say this as I've said it before. A lot of people have troublesome backgrounds. A lot of people have trauma in their backgrounds. A lot of people have religious trauma in their backgrounds. A lot of people can grow up in fucked up lives, but the majority of people who do, and who, you know, they at least they don't choose this. Okay. I feel like you got to have something more going on inside of you to choose this. I feel like that this isn't something that can just simply be blamed on your environment. Sure, that's a contributing factor, and that had it not been your environment, you think you may have ended up someplace differently for a time, or I don't know. But without taking care of whatever it is going on inside of you, that's always going to be a risk, I feel like. I'm not a professional. What the fuck do I know? But still. I mean, she needs to make up her mind though. Either the either either this was a choice or it wasn't a choice. It was like she the way she explained it, it was like a compulsion almost. And I wondered why that was when she just so desperately wants to blame this on Cody. Why was she not, or why was she making an argument for it not being any external factors to blame? It seemed weird. Anyway. Is that it? Oh, no, okay. Yep, I think that's. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm not. No, okay. I think I caught up there in their group or using their images of me. Anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this up for now. Yep, here we go. So over on Katie Joy's Instagram, she says, "We don't say they did the best they could about abusive partners. It's time to stop saying that about people's parents. About people's parents." Wait, I thought that they said something else before. It says edited, but I don't know. Anyway. So true. And it's so sad to see that people don't recognize and acknowledge that abuse can have multiple forms. And sometimes it's not physical, but the things they put into your brain and then act that it was your whole idea and you're just sensitive or lying or they don't remember. Yes, I can confirm that because I live with one. Me too. Really? So Katie is living with what? An abusive partner? Because the person says, I can confirm that because I live with one, not I've known one or I have one in my life. I live with one. To which Katie says, me too. So who the fuck does Katie live with? I'm not saying that's what she means, but that's definitely what she's saying. Anyway. See, and here's where Katie starts to tie everything into her. She's going to now absorb this tragedy and it's going to become hers. It's going to become Katie's tragedy, in my opinion. It's sad to say they did their best when the whole world saw them do their worst. This isn't about the Brown family. Oh, really? So people are just supposed to instinctively know that the course of your posting maniacally almost for days, like up to a week, has suddenly changed its course this morning, and it is about something else when it's very much so in line with the posting up until this point. This isn't about me. Duh. I mean, Christ, Deb, what were you thinking, man? Please. This is about Katie, in my opinion. Wait, what else we got? Oh, here we go. The shame on the creator. I wish everyone would just stop now. This is a human, someone's son, brother, cousin, etc. It's out of control. You think? Yeah, I gotta agree. I really do. My friend, what little she heard was graphic. I don't understand how it isn't getting flagged. Surely this has to be against the terms and whatnot. It's extremely graphic. I cannot fathom reading it out loud. Though I did several times and I already admitted that. Well, not out loud, but definitely read it. Are the law different in USA? In my case, nobody but the family could read those papers. And to public them behind our back would be a crime. Okay. I cannot believe someone put the first few pages of the report online. No one should see that. And there is a reason most of us didn't report on it. Because you were already getting a bunch of shit already for the whole care unit thing fiasco there. And you probably thought, I should wait till this shit blows over and then I'll get shit for this. In my opinion. I don't know. Possibly. I think I'm right though. Oh my God. Why would anyone read that out loud? Oh my God, it's so graphic and awful. Didn't she admit to reading it several times or some shit? And there we go. I had to read the report a few times to review. Really? You had to read the graphic part a few times to review. It's so horrific and graphic that you had to read it a few times. I cannot image reading that out loud. It makes me feel physically ill, even reading it, but I still did it a few times just to review. Not even for something important, just to review. But it made me physically ill, in my opinion. It's extremely graphic. I cannot fathom reading it out loud. Yeah, okay. How many times are you going to say the same fucking thing? It's almost like you're trying to convince someone. Some people are just evil. My daughter. Oh, I don't want to read that. I'm sorry for your loss. And thankfully, she also said she was sorry for your loss. I'm happy to see that. Oh, why is that comment gone? Huh. That's interesting. I gotta check. I should check. I should have checked the subreddit before the stream. I bet there's lots of shit in there. And not the subreddit, the subreddit Discord. Probably the subreddit too, but this is. Oh, she turned off the comments for this. No. Where read that? Oh my gosh. What was oh, damn it. I wish I had checked this before I started streaming, but whatever. Anyway. Okay. Hopefully it take me long to share this. But it appears she erased some of the comments on the post that we were just reading there. So why does it take so fucking long to send? All right. You know, it is going to take me too long to keep pulling these up or whatever. So I'm going to end up just reading some of these. This one, though, I can pull up, don't know. So it says, you are so out of line for attempting to blame his parents. When someone takes their life, it isn't one single event or person that causes it. Someone says, I got slammed for spam for saying the same thing, so be careful. This isn't about the Brown family. I'm sorry, but where does this say this is about the Brown family? Come on. Why can't any of you people read her mind? Like, seriously. Okay, I already read those. All right. So I'm going to share these next few ones, and then I think I'm going to wrap the stream up because it's getting a little late. I do have a few things to do. So, no, what two selected. So yeah, I'm sharing them. I'm going to read them. All right. It says, no, wait. I know you ain't talking about speculations. You hadn't had any sleep since Garrison's death. You've been posting shit every 30 minutes. And why did you turn the comments off your last post? Because you got the wrong info, right? You need a nap and give it a break for a while. Jeez. Any other one go? I can't believe that people are still talking about it. Even bringing this message up is just as bad as people posting stuff. Leave this family alone. Stop posting things and leave them alone. Just send the family prayers from your heart and let things be. Let them have time for themselves and for them to be together. Maybe since it's reported on, if we change the stories, we will hopefully encourage less of the tinfoil hat that most of these posts seem to strongly encourage. Wow, sounds to me like her fucking followers got her kind of pegged. My opinion. Anyway, on that note, let me check chat. I haven't even looked at chat the entire time I was streaming. It's crazy. Which I apologize. I get so wrapped up in shit. Hey, Lorna. Hey, Jay Summers. What's up? Do you ever go to sleep? Yeah, I slept last night. And now I'm up. I have to go to work in a little bit. Don't you ever sleep? Because if I'm up streaming and you're noticing I'm up streaming and you're in the chat, well, then that tells me that you're awake too. So don't you sleep? Don't give me the whole England thing is like 5 hours ahead or something. Not a good enough excuse. Hey, down the rabbit hole. Right. And a lot of people have been questioning too whether or not the care unit or whatever, the care team, had any right to tell Katie that no one was at the house. Well, I think that they do. I think if they were at the house, and then they wouldn't have had any right to say anything to Katie whether or not they were at the house. But since no one was at the house, you're not revealing anything, that any care or anything about their current mental state or anything. You're just revealing that you weren't there. You know, if you reveal that you are there, then it's almost like you are giving some sort of information. But by saying you weren't there, you just weren't there. So, I mean, it's definitely not a HIPAA violation, in my opinion. I think it is. It's funny how it goes from I reported first to we are correcting our story. Yep. Yep, that is true. Hey, Lulu. Hey, Sally. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Tanya G. Hey, Eliar. Hey, Breezy. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Indigo Halo. Hey, Janie Mac. Hey, Dash X. How you been? Rainy days. OAH. Allison? I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi, Allison. Anyway, crazy lady. All right, this could take me a while. Oh no, I'm right almost to the end. All right, yeah, I'm about at the end. So hi everyone. Hi. So yeah, that's at least the screenshots I can cover in the amount of time I had, really. I think I'm going to go through the Discord subreddit though and pull some more. We'll see. But either way, I will not be streaming tonight because I have to work, but possibly tomorrow. It'll be about the same time though if I do tomorrow. So, but thanks for being here, everyone. Have a good day. Make good choices. Like I say to my kids, make good choices. My oldest son turns to me and says, "You." No, I don't have to. But anyways, bye.